that you have Tampa Bay defense that they're playing really well. They're kind of round the corner against a physical Detroit offense that like to light up the scoreboard. Also a slept on defense in Detroit. They give them some points, but they play physical, and so we'll see if can Baker Mayfield again pull off the Baker magic going into Detroit. A franchise that doesn't have a lot of playoff success, and so you guys give me your keys in this game. Do you guys see Baker Mayfield pull another upset in this one, or do you guys see the Detroit Lions, continuing their success that everybody wasn't expecting?
Go ahead, Joey.
Let me go. Yeah, ooh. Breaker upset was the after effect. What happened against the Philadelphia Eagles was you had a team that we already beat. That we look like clowns out there, but look, I know for a fact that Jeff Goff is going to bring. He is one of the elite quarterbacks in the top 5. With all the other hitters like Dak Prescott, Purdy, Lamar Jackson. I know that the way he's been playing, especially these past couple of games, man, beating the Rams last week, and that right there was, I like to say, it stands something. It means a lot for the Detroit Lions, and seeing that where their record at this year going into 12-5, I think that where they're going to execute, and plus their running game, that of course Tampa Bay had a good blitz. That's all they did. They were blitzing. They were working the corners. There was multiple times that the middle was open. So were there opportunities for us to do slant routes? Yes. Were there opportunities to work the middle of the field? Of course. But what we see throughout the whole game, that they were just basically executing on the blitz. Now, knowing that Detroit, they're going to bring it. I'm riding with Detroit all the way. Their receivers, you got the running back, they're a team for the conference. I think that they're going to definitely be it. Now, they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. That's another question for another week. But I look at it like this. I predict them packing Baker Mayfield back to Florida, to Tampa Bay, and let him go on a fishing trip with the Philadelphia Eagles. But my prediction, we should be playing against them. God, dang, I wanted that game so bad, but
let it go, brother.
Can't. Okay. But here's my predictions for that game.
He can't do it.
So I can't. There's just so much in it right now. Seeing Tampa Bay moving to elevate to the next round, it's just like the upsetting. But I'll be real with you guys. So here's my projection for the game score off this Sunday game. I'm going with Detroit. You know what? They're going to bring it, and I think it's going to be a 32. 32. Mayfield, honestly, I say 14, 2 touchdowns, maybe with the field goal, get him up to at least like 16, 32. I think that Lions are going to be a 32. So I'm going with that.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Okay. Well, Joey, I'm with you on that. I think Detroit's going to win the game. I think Tampa Bay is going to hang in there the first quarter, but the defense of Tampa too didn't really have to face. A.J. Brown was out. Julio Jones was hurt. They only had to deal with Smith. And so what I think, Detroit, with their young offensive coordinator, he's got the tight end. He's got St. Brown. They got the other receivers, Reynolds and the uppercut guys, and they got that 1-2 running back punch. I think, hey, it's going to be too much for too much for him like that, because Philly did get some spurts of runs against Tampa Bay. They just didn't execute all the way, but they got some spurts of runs against them. So I'm gonna pick Detroit, and Detroit's on the road too. They got another home game. It's the second home game too. People gonna go crazy. I'm saying Detroit 30, Tampa Bay, I'm saying 17.
30
Same
to 17.
Green Bay game. Same
Right.
score.
Well, like Reg would say, well, this is my upset shocker right here. I got Tampa Bay. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Tampa Bay run defense is real, and they've been real for probably
You
about
got
3 years. I got Tampa Bay. Yep, I got Tampa Bay in a close one. I got
Uh-huh.
them winning 24-20. I got Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
I got them winning
Ooh.
a close one with a field goal.
Ooh.
I don't believe Detroit is going to out physical them with the run.
Uh-huh.
Tampa Bay is going to blitz Jared Goff and make him uncomfortable. I believe they're not going to ask Baker to do a whole lot. Like they're going to say, "Hey, we're going to put this on our defense," and they're going to ask Baker Mayfield to make a few plays. We're going to shorten the field for you and just make a few plays, get a couple touchdowns, and then we go from there. But yeah, they're not going to ask them to do a whole lot. They're going to put this on their defense, and I think Todd Bowles, and they have a veteran group on that defensive side.
Yeah,
that
they do.
that
They do.
that won
They
a,
do.
that won a championship. They still
They
got
do.
Jamel Dean. They got Vita on the line. They got some stouts on that line. That run game is not going to be it's not going to be there. And then you got to put the ball in Jared Goff's hand. Jared Goff is good, but if you had to win with him, I would be suspect about that. So yeah, this is my upset special right here. I got Tampa Bay winning in a close one.
Okay. All righty.
All right.
okay.
All right.